Our tail of tape for this heavyweight matchup, you can look at the record of 39-6. It's unbelievable, but it's the weight. That hybrid 233 that Fedor has always been against the monster size of Tim Johnson at 264.
Main event time, goosebump time. Michael C. Williams time.
Bellator MMA live on Showtime from VTB Arena here in Moscow. The time has come for the main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation, Chairman James Gessner, supervising at cage side director Mike Mazzulli. And now, introducing the blue corner first. At 6'3", weighing in 264 pounds, just off his title challenge tonight. Along with his #2 ranking, he brings 15 professional victories, 7 defeats by way of Lamberton, Minnesota. He fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting Tim Johnson. And across the cage, his adversary, the legend, fights out of the red corner. At 6 foot, weighing in 233.5 pounds, widely regarded as the greatest of all times. He stands with an incomparable professional record of 39 victories, just 6 losses, and 30 of those finishes. He stopped 27 of the opponents in the very first round. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Stoyansko, Russia, introducing the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge, Jacob Montalvo.
We didn't get to see Babe Ruth play in Yankee Stadium, but we're going to get to see Fedor fight in Moscow. Later fights in Fedor's career have been quick. A lot made of the weight difference here between these two as Tim Johnson came in right at the heavyweight limit.
Well, where the weight will make a big difference is if Tim Johnson can get on top of Fedor. It's going to cause him problems because Tim is not only big and has a lot of weight, he's got a lot of base and skill. But it's the speed of Fedor's hands that Tim's got to be careful of. That little nice check hook right there that landed, he needs to be very careful of where he opens up, because Fedor's hands, he likes to keep them down, and he comes from odd angles with his punches.
Where has good combination. Tim Johnson just walking right into it, swinging for the fences.
Not a bad move by Tim Johnson. Yeah. That's what you want to do.
See, even at his age, Fedor's hands are so quick. Where has Extreme Couture helped Tim Johnson the most?
Oh, where they've really helped him is they've made him understand how to move his head off the center line, how to attack with his hands. You see how he dipped his head there, came off the center line? That's huge, because when your head's down the center, it's there for your opponent to hit, and he was getting hit. Now he's not. He's getting those shots in like that and not accepting a lot of damage.
Left jab by Fedor. Oh! Two monster shots by Fedor! And the GOAT comes home and reigns supreme.
So much pressure is on that man to come out in front of his countrymen and perform to that level and have that type of outcome.
He knew exactly where he is, even if Tim Johnson right now doesn't.
Yeah, that left hook set it all up. Watch the left hand. Bip, right there, you see that? And then the right. big time power. He has always had it, and fast hands. Big combination that puts Tim Johnson out.
And how Fedor was the finish.
Watch the setup. Right hand,
the left,
here comes the left.
right there.
And he's stunned and out. You see him going down, he is out going down.
Not just a trademark Fedor knockout, but no extra shots, no standing over his opponent.
Classy as ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end. 1 minute, 46 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout, the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
He is the last Emperor, but clearly it does not feel like this was his last fight.
Not after that performance. He ain't gonna end. And it's always unfortunate because you look and you say, when is it that you will? He's now 40-6 as a professional fighter. What more does he have to prove? But his biggest problem is, Sean, he loves this.
You can go home again, and maybe he will one more time. The GOAT is with Mika Vino.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Fedor Emelianenko! Fedor, many consider you to be the greatest fighter of all time, and tonight you've demonstrated why. Fedor, очень много фанатов ММА по всему миру считают вас лучшим бойцом всех времен и народов. Сегодня вы продемонстрировали, почему. Согласны ли вы с этим мнением?
Добрый день, дорогие мои друзья. Спасибо вам большое, спасибо вам огромное за поддержку всех нас. Я сегодня особенно рад, сегодня все мои ребята победили, и вообще наши ребята, россияне, удачно выступали. Вот. Виталию только немножко не повезло. Вот. Но слава Богу, мы победили, и в такой трудный период времени мы сумели вас порадовать.
Thank you everyone for your support tonight. I'm especially happy for the Russian fighters. Everyone did well. Vitaly was a little bit unlucky, and I'm extremely grateful that we were able to make you happy. Every fighter from your team won tonight. What makes your club so dominant? Как раз вопрос о вашей команде. Все бойцы из вашей команды сегодня одержали победу. Какая вы считаете основная причина доминирования вашего клуба сегодня?
Ну, слава Богу, ребята идут без поражений. Вот, у нас уже 2 чемпиона, и надеемся, что скоро будет 3-й. Ну и будем готовить 4-го.
Thank God that everyone managed to win tonight. We already have 2 champions, and we're gonna prepare another one. Many of these people came here to support you. It's been a while since you fought last in Russia. What does it mean to you? Большинство людей сегодня пришло поболеть именно за вас. Прошло достаточно много времени после вашего последнего поединка на территории России. Что это значит для вас?
Вы знаете, я очень рад, я очень счастлив, что сегодня Bellator проходит здесь, в Москве, что вы, дорогие друзья, смогли окунуться в эту атмосферу в очередной раз. Но я уже давно не выступал, и ребята мои тоже в России. Поэтому мы очень рады, мы очень счастливы выступать для вас. Для нас это большое событие.
It's a huge event for us. It's been a while since I fought last in Russia, so it is a very big deal, and I'm happy that we managed to be successful. MMA is incredibly popular in Russia, largely thanks to you. You paved the way. What advice would you have to Russian young up-and-coming fighters? ММА очень популярный спорт в России, во многом благодаря вам. Какой у вас будет совет для молодых спортсменов, которые, возможно, только думают начать профессиональную карьеру в ММА?
Для молодых спортсменов хочу сказать, что их желания не расходились с работоспособностью, трудолюбием. Если вы хотите больших результатов, если хотите быть успешным в любом виде спорта, то, конечно, нужно много работать. Вот это совет моим молодым бойцам, которые хотят биться.
The advice that I would have for young fighters is that their desire to participate matches their willingness to put in the work. Дамы и господа, победитель сегодняшнего боя Fedor Emelianenko. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the main event, Fedor Emelianenko.
He has dominated a generation while preparing the next one to dominate the next decade. An extraordinary night for Team Fedor, capped by Fedor's knockout win in the main event. Dynasty.